really excited to watch, and that is the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, right? When we did our power ranking show last night, Mark D has been selling me the Eagles for the last 3 weeks. The Eagles need to be up there. The Eagles need to be up there. I finally put the Eagles up in the power rankings last week, and I moved them up to number 6 this week, right, in my NFL power rankings. But the naysayers out there are like, who have they played? Who have they played? Who have they played? And truth be told, the Philadelphia Eagles really haven't played anybody in their 5-game winning streak. Yes, they did play the Browns. They played the Giants, Bengals, Jaguars, and Cowboys. No playoff teams there, right? None. Jaguars aren't going to make it. Cowboys aren't going to make them. Bengals have a chance, but they're not going to make it. Giants and Browns both out, right? They have not, quote, played anybody. But when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, their offense is flying sky high. They have the 6th ranked offense in the NFL. They're averaging 200 yards passing per game and 180 yards on the ground. Wrap your head around that. Nice balanced attack. You don't know where they're going to come from. And oh, by the way, they're averaging 26 points per game as well. Oh, Buck, but they gave up 23 points to the Jaguars, 17 points to the Bengals, 22 points to the Falcons, 33 points to the Buccaneers. Their defense sucks. Wow, slow it down, baby. The Eagles have the 2nd best ranked defense in the NFL. They're only giving up 274 yards per game and only 17 points per game. Like I said, my man Mark has been high on the Eagles for 3 weeks now. I am finally buying into what he has been selling. Yes, but who have they played? Who have they played? They haven't played anybody. I get it. But this Thursday, when they play the Commanders, they've finally played somebody. And oh, by the way, we get to see them on primetime the next 3 of the 4 weeks. They play primetime on Thursday. Then they play Sunday Night Football versus the Rams. And then they play America's Game of the Week versus the Ravens. And then they play America's Game of the Week versus the Steelers, right? We're going to see a lot of Philadelphia Eagles on the TV coming up. But the question is that I want to ask you guys, are we buying the hype around the Philadelphia Eagles? Are we sold that the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFC East? Are we sold that the Philadelphia Eagles can make it to the NFC Championship game? They've been selling us, but are we officially buying, right? I have bought into the Eagles hype a little bit. I moved them up into my power rankings, and this week, I moved them up into number 6, right? I am seeing what they're doing. I'm seeing that they're putting the product out there. And I understand they've beaten the Browns, right? Who hasn't beaten the Browns besides the Ravens? Yes, they beat the Giants. Who hasn't beaten the Giants? Bengals, Jaguars, Cowboys. All not so great teams. I get it. But if you look at those games, if you actually watch those games, just not the scores, just not the teams, just not the stats, if you actually sit down and watch the games, the Philadelphia Eagles are dominating those games from start to finish. They are dominating those quarters. They're dominating the plays. They're dominating every second of every play of those last 5 games. The Philadelphia Eagles, guys, are the real deal. And if you are not buying the hype, you are just a pure hater. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan right there. Right there is the ball. I have my Micah Parsons jersey, which I'm getting ready to sell. Good Lord, that guy pisses me off. I got the Dallas Cowboys hat. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. They're my second team, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. And I am buying the Philadelphia Eagles hype. They are the real deal. I don't care if they haven't played anybody. I don't care if the fact that, shut up. You need to watch the football games. You need to watch what Saquon Barkley is doing to people. Saquon Barkley is a man playing with boys out there. Even if we're playing flag football right now, Saquon Barkley would be averaging $165 on the ground still. This man is unstoppable right now. Jalen Hurts getting better and better and more confident week after week. You can literally see his shoulders go from like this after the Buccaneers lost to a little bit of this, to a little bit of this, to a little bit of this. And now he has his chest pumped out. He's looking good, and he's having fun playing football. How can you guys tell me that the Philadelphia Eagles are not very good? For those Philadelphia Eagles haters out there, how can you legitimately tell me that the Philadelphia Eagles are not good? Seriously. Oh, because they haven't played nobody, Buck. Okay. They've beaten 2 division teams soundly. Oh, they're the bottom feeders. It's still a division game. Look at the Broncos versus Chiefs. Still a division game. Bengals versus Raiders. Bengals had no business battling with the Ravens twice this season. Not once, but twice. What, 1-point game and a 3-point game, right? No business battling with them, but it's the division game. Right? The point of the matter is the Philadelphia Eagles are that good. Dominated the Cowboys. They played decent against the Jaguars. A Jaguars team defense that's not terrible. Their offense sucks, right? But the defense is not terrible. A Bengals team that people are kind of sleeping on a little bit. If they get hot, me and the Kansas City Chiefs fan, you don't want to meet them in the playoffs. Joe Burrow beat Patrick Mahomes, the only active quarterback to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Giants dominated them, a division team. The Browns beat them. So, guys, are we buying the hype of the Philadelphia Eagles? Are we finally saying they haven't played nobody? They haven't played nobody. Stop it. Buy into the hype. Philadelphia Eagles are the real deal. So that's what I want you guys to answer in the question.